Sector Wars, play Astro Blaster.
If you destroy my baby,
Intruder alert. The intruder must not escape.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight.
you will be a torpedo.
Prepare to qualify.
Oh, warrior needs food badly.
Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Cosmic Alien, and this was created in released in early 1980 by Universal, and this was suggested by YouTube user Nathan Williams. And it's like Galaxian, very much like Galaxian, but it's a bit harder, it seems, because the enemy flight patterns are very deceptive. They like to speed up all of a sudden, slow down to throw you off, and then speed up again. They'll get behind you and then zoom back upwards. They're very, very difficult to get a read on. The music it's really awful. It's not even really music. It's just kind of beeps and boops. But this is part of a long series of what's called Cosmic games by Universal, and that includes Cosmic Monsters, Cosmic Monsters Part 2, Cosmic Guerrilla, which were all made in 1979, Cosmic Alien, Devil Zone, 0 Hour, Magical Spot, and Magical Spot 2, and Space Panic, all made in 1980, and Cosmic Avenger, made in 1981. But yeah, you just steer your spaceship at the bottom. You can only fire one shot at a time, and the enemies will often shoot a barrage of shots down at you, and you might be able to shoot or cancel out one of those shots. But don't rely on that technique. We'll go ahead and get started. Now, if you shoot rapidly at a column of enemies, one of your shots at least is likely to get canceled out by the explosion of one of the enemies. And don't fall in love with staying on the far left side of the screen, because enemies will eventually pelt you with a barrage of shots. There are flagships at the top of the screen, the top enemies, just like in Galaxian, and they're worth more points than the regular enemy. Now the last enemy that's left might turn into a big alien, and it might have crazy patterns too. I can't really suggest much in terms of tips and tricks in playing this game. Just don't hang around the edges. Maybe kind of crisscross left and right. Whoa, yeah, the aliens sometimes just like dive really fast. You know, apart from the interesting added challenge, I'm not a big fan of this game. The scoring of the enemies, the white aliens are 60, the red are 120, the yellow are 180, and the flagship is 300. All the enemies are double if they're in flight, except for the flagship, and that can be 4 times the amount of points. It can be up to 1,200 points. You get an extra life at 5,000 points. And note that I think like every 2 stages that you clear or so, that that your ship will get pushed upwards a little ways. And I think that only happens twice. and that's as high as you'll go. Yeah, since you obviously can only shoot one shot at a time, try not to waste shots. Now the... Whoops, crap. Now the flagship may be only twice as much instead of 4 times as much as 300 if it's close to you when you destroy it. Or maybe I'm not 100% sure about the scoring system. When you reach stage 7, then from that point on, you'll see a short cutscene where one of the flagships brings by a sign that says the number of the next stage, and we'll look at that a little bit later. But that is Cosmic Alien. I've seen it say that it was like made in 1979. It may have been made in 1979, but it was released in arcades in early 1980. I have never seen it in arcades. I don't think it's a terribly good game, but you might like the added challenge of the aliens having more tricky patterns. We're going to scoot forward a little bit. I put on invincibility here, and I think I wanted to show you what it looks like to get to that 7th stage. See, usually the flagships will be 1,200 points, the full value. There's that giant alien. Yeah, screen 7. And it keeps going that way after you beat stages. It'll say, screen 8, and then screen 9, etc. There's no ending to this game that I know of. But yeah, again, enemies are worth double at least. Most of the enemies are worth double when they're in flight. That flagship might be 4 times as much. It's usually 1,200 when you shoot it when it's in flight, as long as it's not super close to you. And that alien, the giant alien, is the same amount of points as when you shot that regular enemy in flight, which is stupid. And if you have invincibility on the cheat, then you can shoot maybe the flagships during that little cutscene there before the stage starts. But yeah, the first game in the series is Cosmic Monsters in the Cosmic series, and then there was Cosmic Monsters 2, or Part 2, and then there was Cosmic Guerrilla. Then in 1980 was Cosmic Alien, and then Magical Spot, and Magical Spot 2, and Devil Zone, 0 Hour, and then Space Panic all in 1980, and the first 3 games were 79, and then Cosmic Avenger in 1981. Well, that's the Cosmic series. But that was Cosmic Alien by Universal in early 1980. I will catch you later in the future with another video. Hope you all have a great upcoming weekend and enjoy some college football. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.